Thanks so much. My name is Layla Mansour. I'm a freshman here at Saratoga High School, and I'll be talking about how technology and innovation impacts my sport, synchronized swimming. I used to imagine my life in Count to 8. The music started, my body moved to the beat, I knew the choreography, and everything made sense. Dance was my love and escape from everything, and even when times were difficult, dance was what I fell back on. Now imagine you're at dance practice or a hobby or something that you love to do, something you've dedicated your life to, and something snaps and it's your knee. Just like that, the weeks, months, years of choreography, the auditions, the scholarships, everything that you've been looking forward to is gone. And just like that, the rhythm of my life had been changed forever. A smartwatch can track your heart rate, a physical therapist can strap motion sensors to your leg, and an Apple Watch or a smartwatch of some sort can track your heart rate. A software program can analyze your range of motion, and an algorithm can predict that you'll be ready to perform again in 24 weeks. But it's 24 weeks. All that technology, but no one's made anything that can measure the feeling of watching your team hard at work rehearsing without you. All that technology and nothing can measure the fear of not getting back your strength or stamina or flexibility as an athlete. All that, but nothing could track the silence when the music that you're supposed to perform to plays, and instead of being on stage with your team, you're sitting in the audience. The biggest thing no AI could ever measure was the moment I realized dance was not in the cards for me anymore. So I raised the question, although AI can track and measure your injury, can it really understand your pain? As medical technology becomes more intelligent and efficient, we need to make sure that empathy evolves alongside technology, because healing and helping requires more than just an accurate diagnosis. Simply, technology can repair the body, but only people can restore the person and athlete. As AI and performance technology reshape sports medicine, we must ensure that efficiency does not replace empathy, because athletes are more than recovery timelines and performance metrics. The truth is, medical technology is truly extraordinary, and robotic systems like the Da Vinci surgical system allow surgeons to perform minimally invasive procedures with precision beyond the human hand. Platforms developed by companies like the IBM Watson Health can analyze massive amounts of medical data in what would have taken us way longer, months, even years. And wearable GPS trackers monitor athlete load and movement patterns to prevent overuse injuries. Heart rate variability and sleep tracking help optimize recovery and can make athletes better at their sport and their passion. Wearable technology especially has become such a powerful tool for athletes, and things like the Apple Watch, Oura Ring, Whoop Strap, and other smart clothing allows athletes to monitor their bodies in real time. These devices track heart rate, calories burned, sleep quality, recovery levels, and overall performance. By analyzing patterns, athletes and coaches can make smarter decisions on training and recovery. As now a synchronized swimmer, I've personally experienced how powerful this technology can be by using things like an Apple Watch to track my heart rate, energy, and quality of my recovery, and a Whoop Strap to track my sleep. It was really helpful coming back from an injury because I could use things like the Whoop Strap to see how much better how good my recovery really was. Sometimes sleep isn't just sleep, you need the sleep to recover, and sometimes bad sleep won't get you to the recovery levels that you need. We can now measure almost everything about an athlete: range of motion, muscle activation, recovery timelines, and injury risk, and that is powerful. Precision saves careers and data improves outcomes, but the more measurable medicine becomes, the easier it is to focus only on what shows up on a screen. And healing isn't just about what shows up on a screen. So in a world where we can measure everything about an athlete, from their heart rate to their performance, how do we protect the parts of medicine and healing that can't be measured with technology? We do this by training doctors not just in technology, but in emotional intelligence and the emotional intelligence aspect of recovery. So you're not just treating the injury, but by forming a sympathetic connection with the athlete themselves, that helps the healing process on a much more personal level. When I was injured, I didn't need someone to just evaluate my injury. I needed someone to be there for the young girl, athlete, and dancer who had just lost her favorite thing in the whole world and a big part of her identity, dance. And I was lucky. I had doctors and physical therapists who didn't just track my progress, they talked to me, they listened to me. To them, I was more than just an MRI scan and a bunch of x-rays. Because they really cared about me and not just my MRI, I found something new. From dance, I found synchronized swimming, and now I compete internationally and across multiple different countries and from multiple different states. That didn't come from an algorithm or technology, that came from people who cared. Despite my emphasis on the social aspect of recovery, I still believe technology will forever be an imperative part of the solution. I just think that we shouldn't compromise artificial intelligence for emotional intelligence. The future of medicine isn't just humans versus machines, it's humans and machines, which is why us as humans, athletes, innovators, and technologists, we must remember to protect the things that AI can't measure.